big news, we trying a new coffee spot.
Oh yeah, that's the big news. Oh wow.
So,
Oh my gosh, try that.
a coconut?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coconut. It's called Provision
On the fly.
on the Fly.
The actual big news.
We're selling the house. And we're getting an RV. We put the down payment on it today. We've already started packing up the house.
Oh, the house is a mess right now.
Oh, it is.
It looks like
super
a
mess.
tornado came through. Hopefully this process is going to be about a month of moving in, get the RV. Then we'll be here until October, just figuring everything out because our goal has always been to get into the RV and take off after our wedding. So our wedding's in October. We'll take off for our honeymoon. And we're thinking we're going to head over to Yellowstone. We've already have a video on Yellowstone, but this little man was sick the whole time.
I think one of the big things that I do want to touch on for you is like we've been thinking about this for 4 years, right? And for many days and nights of thinking it wasn't possible, fighting and trying to figure out how to make it possible.
Not us fighting.
You know, when you fight for something for so long, it does appear that maybe it wouldn't be possible. We don't have everything figured out either, but we're going to go forward with it and see what we can do. The dream that we've had for a long time, and you know, hopefully we can make it work and we can show you the process and go through with it. Hopefully this is an inspiration to you that if you have a dream and you're feeling down that it's not a possibility, maybe this will inspire you to actually do it, right? Because we've had this dream for a long time, for over 4 years now, and it's been a tough process and one that we even thought wasn't going to be a possibility.
There's a lot of times that we thought we were going to make it happen that year and then it didn't, and that can really get you down, but just keep on pushing, you'll get there. And I've always felt in my heart that I'm supposed to go travel, and then with all this happening, I've really felt God's hand in it, like the timing and everything. Really just gotta be thankful to the Lord for what He's done in our lives.
For the record, I don't know if any of you have been behind the wheel of an RV. That steering wheel is humongous and it's terrifying, and I am going to try my best to drive it. And
we're both going to try to drive it.
We'll keep you updated on the process, and as we move forward, we'll show you the house, and then once we get the RV in our name, we'll show you the RV.
This is a gluten-free muffin, and it tastes really good, by the way. Just want to throw that out there.
First house together, we're going to say farewell to it as well. So, a lot of emotions, a lot of excitement, but we'll keep you along in the process.
I love you.
You alright.
I love you.
I love you too. No, you got the stuff on your lips. Disgusting.
Okay, I'm gonna show the whole house, how messy it's gotten. So this is the upstairs office area. That's Wild Bill. He's on a couch or a love seat that we will be selling. The upstairs bedroom, which is basically completely empty. Upstairs bathroom, it's basically empty. I think we're gonna take these rugs with us, and this is where things get really messy. We came downstairs. This is our front door. This is what's going to my parents' shed. This is going to my parents' house along with the other one. And then the 2 couches we will, I think, be selling. That will be sold. And all of this is what's coming onto the RV. We haven't went through the kitchen yet. This is kind of like the little laundry room area. Our bathroom that we have not gone through. Just gotta go through that and gotta go through all of this. Like, most of this came from off of here, so that's why it's cluttered like that. This is the bedroom. We used to have 2 dressers in here, but now this is all my clothes in the baskets. Trying to get rid of that. This will be for sale. That's my medicine box. This is our scratch off that we'll be using for our travels. You can see that we have been to the Bahamas. I have been to Mexico, but not with Austin. So I have that scratched off. And then these are the places we've been in the United States. I think that Austin's been to all those with me too. So hopefully we can scratch off the whole world. This is gonna be bad. This is all the clothes that I own. So, now I've already went through these clothes. I just wanted to show our home and everything that we have to do to move into an RV. Okay, it's been a few weeks since we made our last video. We are now on our way to pick up our RV. So that video we had put down the down payment. Now we have all the money that we're about to hand over. Kind of sorry. My parents are on their way to help us drive this RV to our RV park. We also went and looked at a bunch of RV parks, and we booked one. It was actually the only one that was left, so it was one that was in our top 4. So
because we decided to make this move on the 4th of July week when everybody wanted an RV park, but
it is today's July 1st, which is also a special day. It's Austin's birthday.
getting dangerously close to 30.
He's 26 today. How's it feel being 26? So this is the 10th birthday
That's correct.
that I've
No,
been with you.
this is the 9th birthday you've been with me. 'cause
No, I counted it. So I saw you at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Dang, 10 birthdays.
10 birthdays that I've spent with you. Actually, we were supposed to do this last week, but the person that we're buying it from, he couldn't do it. So it got put to this week, and somehow it landed on Austin's birthday. We have had a long week. Last week, Austin's sister went into labor. We went 5 hours, saw the baby, and then we had to move all of our stuff this past weekend to a storage shed, which is in my parents' city. The reason my parents are coming down is because we got a Class A motorhome, and it's 36 foot. So if you don't know like the different classes, this is a big one. We've never driven something like that, neither of us, but my dad drives a log truck, so he's gonna drive it all the way back across the bay to our RV park. You see that? Yeah, back up here. Just don't hit them things back there.
You got it. Now straighten her up. Now get back up. Up. That way. Come on, park in parallel park.
What? How close are you to them things? Because we get mighty close.
It's straight. You good. Boom. Look at that. Put down.
Hold it down so good.
Not hard like that. It's like a car. Now push that brake in. Now reverse. Just touch the arm. There you go. It's ready. And now just go straight back.
You gotta
mirror. Straight back.
Which one? The bottom here?
Bottom or top. The bottom's a spot mirror for vehicles out on a big road. Or any other
Well, I
road.
can't see the curve in the big mirror.
Turn it this way.
Which way?
Just straight, because that car's coming.
Oh, that's Bob.
Oh, that is Bob.
Don't mind. Look at the mirrors.
Look! Yeah, good job! Yeah.
Slow her down a little bit. See, it's got good brakes.
Yeah, it's got brakes like my car. Oh no, don't tell her that. Now how close are you to the things back there?
That's the thing, he's
There.
misjudging.
Man, Lord have mercy. Oh, this is my house.
Good, right there.
Look at
Right?
where my house.
Okay, now I put it in drive.
No, yep, drive.
Hold on, let's just wait for the truck.
Alright, you got it drive, let her go.
That's how I'm gonna go.
I see y'all over there, Steve. I'll never get to Colorado.
What are we looking like gas-wise?
It's full.
How do
Okay,
I tell?
you're good.
It's
Just
fuel.
you focus on driving right now.
Oh, I see.
This is the 2 air gauges you always gonna watch. If those air
Right.
gauges ain't up as high as they are right now,
Mine.
then you don't need to move.
Man, where you going?
Huh?
Where you going? Don't try to make the turn right now. Not yet.
Well, how long are you gonna practice until we go to Mobile?
Well, I thought. Oh,
Well, Dad's gonna drive it to Mobile.
I know, but mine. You ain't never made this turn before, and it looks a little busy right now. And now we're going. Okay.
Just let the cars go
Just
on
keep
first.
it, just watch it. Just keep this over here, right on that edge.
And just make them go, and then she'll have a clear.
No, go over that
spot.
way. You get too far over. You
Where?
won't hit this curve.
Mine.
Go over to your left. You fine. Watch that road. As long as you ain't over that marking looking thing.
I don't know what she was doing.
Hold up. Hold up. Now you gonna turn this thing?
Yeah.
Then you gotta get further over. You gotta get way over. Exaggerate. Way over there. Way over. Now see if there's
Well,
a
she
deal there. You
can't
couldn't
do
make
that
this
all the
turn.
time, though.
Yes, she can. Not all the time. Stay. Go straight like you're going towards that sign. Cause it turns sharp. Go straighter that way.
Now, how's she gonna do that with a car sitting there?
Just right. I like it because you're right here looking like our big trucks. You got that.
The whole
Hood
front
sticking
end.
out.
Yeah. Well, we are at our first ever RV park.
2 months in.
Yeah.
Basically 2 months in.
Yeah. The first was Austin's birthday. That's the day that we got the RV. We parked it. And then we've just been adjusting. We moved into it within 1 week. and that was super stressful. I had a really hard time with it. This has kind of been like my dream to do, and Austin loves traveling, but it was originally like my dream to do this, and I think Austin's just like you've just gotten on board with it. Yeah.
There's some fighting in the water over there. There's something fighting. Sorry.
The first week or maybe 3 weeks, I actually struggled a lot more than Austin.
I haven't struggled at all.
I think you're just he's very good with change, and I'm not. So we moved in from a house into a small, actually it's the biggest RV that you can get, but it's still super small, like storage and everything. And we downsized a good bit, like we got rid of a lot. It's getting easier. It was just a learning curve. We didn't know how to work the shower the first week, so we were using the community shower. That's an experience. We do have to take our laundry to the laundry mat on site. Kind of like we're back in college in the dorms again.
Small issues.
Yeah.
Stuff that are, most people wouldn't complain about. We're just used to a house, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of change, but we're grateful for the opportunity to be able to do something like this. It's a little challenging just because you are used to having everything right there with you and not having to worry about ampage. It's a big thing in this thing is we do have to worry about ampage quite a bit. We have up to 30 amps, so you can't really run like the hot water heater at the same time as both ACs. We have a front and back AC. The back one's really for the bedroom. The front one's kind of cooling everything else off, but it is pretty good about if you have just the front one running, the back doesn't get hot. You can't do the microwave, hot water heater, and ACs at the same time. It'll cut off all the power. So that's probably been the biggest adjustment, is having to figure out what to cut on, what to cut off. The hot water has to take some time to heat up too, because it's an electric hot water heater.
You have to plan, like, if you're going to take a shower, you need to turn the hot water on about 30 minutes to an hour before, so it gets heated.
But again, these are kind of small issues. We're just kind of
It's just
nitpicking
learning
things.
new things, and we knew that there was going to be a lot to learn, but then there was more than what we thought we were going to have to learn.
First stop, we're leaving and going to Tennessee. We're getting married in Tennessee. However, we did book a site so we can be up there for right around 2 weeks. It's a little bit less than 2 weeks. It's around 9 or 10 days, I believe. We're going to stay at that RV park for around 7 days. And then we're moving into the Airbnb that we rented out so that we have more room and space so we can take pictures. She can do her makeup. We can both get ready. We'll still have the RV with us because, of course, we have 2 cats and 2 dogs.
So that's the other learning curve that we had. Our cats, in our house, we had a dog door, and our cats used it, so they never had a litter box. And they would also be able to go outside. One of them was a really outdoor cat, and the other one was not. He just doesn't care for the outdoors. So we've gotten harnesses, and we've tried different litter boxes, and they don't like working on their harness. We're going to continue working with them, but they both are enjoying it now. It's just the first week or so. I cried a bunch about thinking that I was just a bad cat parent. The dogs love it. They get to go on so many walks because they don't have that time to go potty without us taking them out. So we have to walk them around a lot, and they're having a blast. But the cats, they're doing much better now. The one that was pretty much an outside cat, he's just loving being an inside cat now, which we didn't think would happen. We want them to be able to walk on like hikes and everything with us, but that's going to be for them to decide. We're going to put them on their harness, try to train them on it, but if they don't like it, then we're not going to push them to do that.
She keeps crying.
I haven't cried in a few weeks now. Well, not over this. The wedding stuff has been the other stuff I've been crying about. I don't recommend, which I'm so thankful that we're doing this and I finally get to try out my dream of traveling. But having a wedding that you're planning, and ours isn't even a big wedding, it's just a micro wedding, and moving at the same time, it's a lot. It's a lot of stress.
After Tennessee, we're going to Utah.
Yeah.
I know. Sounds crazy. It wasn't our plan originally, but because it's October, November, the December, the little bit of the colder months, we decided against Montana. We decided against Colorado.
Well, we wanted to go back to Montana. If you watched our previous video, we went to Yellowstone, but Austin was very, very sick during that, so he really didn't get to enjoy it as much as we wanted to, and that's been my favorite destination that we've been to so far within our travels that we've done. And I really wanted to go back, but it's going to be very, very cold, lots of snow. We've never dealt with snow, and then trying to deal with snow in an RV would be way too much. So then Colorado was our next choice.
Yeah, so that's kind of the big thing, is we had to look at that. Our RV is rated for winter. It is winterized. Looking at all those details, though, we decided to go to Utah because there's a national park there. It's Zion National Park.
And we have it around Zion. Like, there's Zion, Bryce Canyon, and there's one other national park that we'll be able to see.
And I talked to the people at the RV park. It's a rather new RV park. I think it's about a year old. They have a weight room there. They have other things. But she was talking about how there's other state parks around the area that are very beautiful. During the time we're staying, I was told that it's going to be 60s or 70s. So that's kind of the sweet spot we were looking for. Right now we're booked out for a month. So we get there, I think it's October 14th, 15th. We're staying until November 14th or 15th.
And then we're just letting the wind take us wherever.
And luckily, though, we didn't know this going into it, this place that we're going to in Utah doesn't charge for electricity. Now that's kind of crazy because we get charged for electricity at this one, and the more that you look, I think it's becoming more common for them to charge for electricity. However, this one comes with the month package, and it's much more reasonable to live in an RV in terms of living expenses than you would believe. I mean, the house, you paid for everything, water, electricity, insurance. I mean, we're doing the same with this, but because this is just a mobile vehicle, insurance is cheaper too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of small things that we kind of ran into money-wise and figuring it out that was actually saving a lot of money. I mean, that's kind of why people do it anyway, but I didn't realize how much money it would save to get into this thing. So it's been,
we're
it's been an
still
experience.
in the location that we lived in a house, and we're still working the same jobs that we were. I think that's one of the big things, is that I didn't like the area that we live in while we were in a house, and then we went to living in an RV, and we still live and work the same jobs. So I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to take off and get out of here, but we're waiting for our wedding to come, and we're 43 days away from the wedding and like 33 days away from leaving here, so
33, 34,
yeah,
something
something
like
around
that.
I'm just guessing right now.
I mean, and again, there's nothing wrong with the place we live. It's just kind of like the southern concrete jungle, I would call it. There's not enough nature around you and not enough stuff to do. Everything here is kind of focused on different jobs, and everything's concrete, and it's just not like a place that we would have we kind of chose it for college and just stayed here a little bit longer than expected. But we're hoping that the red Utah is a much better experience for us. A lot of red out there.
We've been trying to leave since I graduated, which was 2022, and it's taken that long, so that's 3 years, and we were saving a year before that, so 4 years of saving up money to be able to do this. So that tells you how long it takes to figure out a dream, and there was bumps along the way. I have some health issues that took some money from us, but we finally got to the point. I think that God led us to this point in our lives. This is the right moment for us to be able to take off and go see, hopefully, the world. Our plan is that if we do like the traveling, then we want to get into a fifth wheel instead. That was Austin's idea originally, but I thought that, I did all the research. There was pros and cons. There's pros and cons to living in a Class A versus a fifth wheel for traveling. I told Austin all of those, but now that I'm living in a Class A, you never know until you get into the situation. We just think that we would feel better in a fifth wheel. So if we like the traveling, then we're going to look into getting a fifth wheel. If we don't like the traveling, then we'll just find somewhere to settle down, get a house again. Our plan is to do seasonal positions for money. We want to make this channel grow and be able to just do travel vlogging and hopefully some like wildlife photography as well, and then do content creation, make TikToks. One day maybe start a podcast. I would love to do a podcast, and I think Austin's a very good speaker, and we'd like to do that one day. So there's a lot of options for us out there, but for money, if we don't start making money from these channels, we're going to do seasonal positions. We both have our degrees from University of South Alabama, so we're hopeful that we'll be able to find opportunities.
Go Jags. Bought the Starlink, came here, tried to set it up. Maya was on the roof of the RV for 2 hours. We were on our phone trying to figure it out. This is after we paid for the subscription.
Well, Taking
be
long.
clear.
Also, we live in the South, and it was middle of summer. I also do not recommend moving in the South in the summer. 100 degrees outside. I'm on the roof. I'm pale. I'm getting burned. It's hot. We're both sweating. We're getting aggravated about this. And then
Let me be clear.
we can't get it set up.
This $700 piece of technology gets defeated by a tree. I'm being clear with you.
Just one tree limb, though. We have access to the sky.
The tree has defeated this $700
Yeah.
piece of equipment.
It said no.
So, the same day we bought this Starlink, we brought it back. We're like, we'll never have internet again. We were
What?
going to figure out how to be a caveman.
What happened was our neighbor, who's been really sweet and she's helped us out a lot, she looks at me on the roof and she's like, hey, are you good up there? Like, I don't want you to fall off. And I was like, we're trying to get this Starlink set up. And she tells me, she's like, oh no, you should go with T-Mobile. And we're like, you know what? It's 2 hours in and we're like, we can't get this set up. So
Same day.
that's what we're
we
going to
bought
do.
the Starlink. We brought it back to Best Buy. Now, I brought it back and I gave it to him, gave the receipt. He said, your refund will be there in 2 hours. By the way, it was not there in 2 hours. Very scared about that because that was a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Now, again, we had our neighbor tell us to go to T-Mobile. Went to T-Mobile. Now,
That's the thing.
walked in there. Said, hey guys, I need a mobile hotspot. They said, not sure that's the best idea. Wait a minute. We're not going to have internet ever. I think we're done. And we're about to walk out of there. And I'm like, so we had a neighbor that told us all of
Yeah.
this. And she was like, well, I'm telling you, mobile hotspot ain't great, but we have home internet. I was like, there's nowhere to plug up the home internet because we don't have a spot for the Ethernet to go. They said, oh, okay. I thought it was over with for us. I was like, well,
I almost begin to cry at this point.
I was freaking out. And then finally I was like, all right, let me ask you a different question. Let me ask this a different way for you. I got somewhere I can plug it in, but I don't have an Ethernet. And then they're like, okay, that'll work then. I'm not sure what they heard the first time, but that's what I know.
They were very confused.
They were confused. I was confused. I just wanted internet because I hadn't watched the regular TV show in
Yeah.
quite a while. T-Mobile's been great.
Yeah.
Now, one recommendation I do have for Starlink, if you're deciding to get that, I would try to set it up before you buy the subscription, because the subscription apparently is non-refundable. We didn't know that. We tried really hard to get the refund. The chat said that it's non-refundable, but you can set it up without it first to see if you have enough of a signal to use Starlink. So if any of you know anybody that works for Starlink and they can give my money back, I'd really appreciate it.
Back. That's like $200.
We used it for approximately 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we asked for a refund. It was a no-go.
So far, we've enjoyed the lifestyle, though, of living like this. I mean, a lot of people get a fifth wheel or any type of RV and just live like this. Our RV park has been great. This is our first experience that we've had with an RV park, so we don't have anything to base it off of, but we've had a great time. We have a neighbor that has trained the ducks here. There used to be an alligator in this pond that's right behind us that ate one of the ducks, and they didn't want to get into the pond anymore, but this neighbor that we have got on his kayak with his dog and would feed the ducks behind them so that they would trust the water again. A Muscovy, a wild Muscovy, flew in about a week after we got here, and we've been watching him. We call him Tom. The other people here have named him something else, but Ari, our Yorkie, she likes to chase him, but she doesn't chase any of the other ducks.
It's all like donkey drum. Ow! Y'all hurt. You want to eat some over here? Come on, babies. Come on.
He's like,
Come
no,
on, y'all. Come on,
just
y'all.
what you drop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's nice, huh?
We have a pool here also. We didn't have a pool at our place that we had, so we get to go swimming sometimes. Actually, I swim. You haven't swim because he has a tattoo journey that's on TikTok. He's getting 50 different tattoos in 50 states, so go to TikTok and watch that. It's gonna be pretty epic.
If you got questions about how to do this lifestyle, I don't have all the answers. I don't even have part of the answers, but
We're learning as we go.
we figured out some of it.
I
so
thought that
we
I
can-
had all the answers because I did research for 4 years on this. And I didn't. I mean, it's just it just goes to show you is you do all the research and you still don't get all the answers. You just have to be in it. Just get into it and learn it. No. Just get into whatever your dream is and just do it. Learn as you go. Just learn it. We'll go ahead and show you around. If you want to come look. You got to get up and move though. You got to walk with us.
It has water. And it has me in front of pond. Lots of water.
I think you're supposed to look at the water. The stumps are there to look at the water. Alright, let's get inside. Wow. You get greeted by these two ferocious beasts right here. Potato muffin and salty malty. Come on in. This is the driving area, so this is where we gotta put our stuff. It's a little messy. Got Wild Bill sitting right there. Say hey, Wild Bill. He's kind of grumpy. He don't want him. This is the cat's area. They have a little scratching thing. They also got some plants. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out the plant situation. I really like my plants, and I can't figure out where to put them. So then you come into living room. This is usually where Austin sits. We've got our big window looking out at the pond right now. Very nice view. Then you have our couch. This is where I usually sit. Overhead storage. Not a whole lot. And then right into the kitchen. See, this is a little cluttered for me. A little too cluttered. And then you have storage here, microwave. We have not yet used the oven because it's propane, so we use this to cook all of our meals. And this is a convection oven, or a convection microwave, so that's what we do. Then, this is where the dinette used to be. Table, chairs. But we needed more food storage, so we got this pantry. And then that's our laundry right now. I don't think we're going to keep it that way. Then you have storage up here as well. That's little shit. They have their dog toys there. They have food. We have a trash can. This is our clean clothes. So dirty clothes go there. Clean clothes go right here. Don't like that setup right now. We're going to figure that out. And then this is our bathroom. We're going to head into the bathroom. We do have our shower right here, and then if you come through here, this is all of our bathroom stuff, and this is the sink that you get. And then if you want to turn around and look into the bathroom, that's where the toilet and the litter box is going to be. And this is our room. And so that's us inside with his clothes and everything. He has clothes there, and then these are my two clothes, and then this is my closet with all my clothes. And that's, yeah, you have under like storage, under the bed storage, but yeah, it's pretty small. We working with it. You want to say anything?
That's the whole thing.
That's it. You got lots of mirrors.
You do have plenty of mirrors.
Lots of mirrors. That's all you get.
Yep.
It's kind of like a dorm room or a small apartment.
It is like a small apartment.
Yeah. But we working with it. Parents are coming down.
8 miles. The destination is on your left.
Somebody named Tammy signed my waiver. I don't know what Tammy.
I won't even know what Tammy.
I don't know what Tammy.
How does he get on the train tracks?
He just drives on them and he lets down the things that
How
go
did
with the
he
road.
get to them? So we have a train that is right beside here, and our little Shih Tzu, Charlie, he's scared of thunder. And for the first few nights, which this is a horrible place to live for being scared of thunder, we get thunderstorms all the time. There's a train that goes by, and he would shake. He's gotten used to it now. He would just start shaking because he thought it was thunder, and then I'd be like, buddy, it's not thunder.